Right, in Tasmania for the Tasmanian Pacing Cup this Saturday night here at Hobart. Braden Howlett joins me. Firstly, Braden, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for coming over again, Paul. You're coming over too often.
Got the Tom Cruises on too. You're looking pretty cool, mate.
Yeah, the sun's out today. We'll make the most of it.
Must be great to be a part of the Tassie Cup this weekend. Good thrill for the locals.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously it's a Group 1 event. We come close in it last year. I think the locals have a good chance again this year. But yeah, we'll see what happens on Saturday.
We'll touch on the race maybe towards the end, but Mickey O, the horse that's decided he don't even want his head into the picture all of a sudden, just recently, what was it, last weekend? Tassie Horse of the Year. Must have been a great thrill for yourself, the family, and even Shane Horse as a breeder.
Yeah, spot on. Been Tassie bred, brought at the sales, and then gone on to win the Hobart, the Devonport Cup, and run third in the Tassie Cup. Probably can't do too much more than that in Tassie. So, yeah, it's all, might just say it's an award, but it's recognition for having a good season with the prize money. And then, you don't often get Horse of the Year, so no, it's definitely good.
I think they're more than awards. They're things you've got to celebrate. People, your peers have voted. You might win it on the races and the rest, but other people have influence as well. So it's great recognition, for the contribution he's doing, if you like, for the harness industry, but also yourselves and everyone else who's connected with him.
Yeah, for sure. I think we were nominated as a 2-year-old when he won 4 out of 5, but that's probably a bit hard to win Horse of the Year then. But even running second in the Swan Hill Cup, that counted towards the way they voted. So I think he was a pretty clear winner, mainly because Nyack and Magician went to the mainland and competed well, but without winning. But no, it was definitely a bit of a reward, and yeah, Dad was pretty stoked to finally get a Horse of the Year, which he hadn't won before. He's
a bit of a cult hero too, but there's nothing to him. He's just a plain, diminutive little bay, and I don't mean any disrespect in that way. It's not. He doesn't have that look at me about him, but he's just he's made of the right stuff. Yeah, no, he's only very small. The mare was even smaller. He's an absolute little child's pony, to be honest. Until the stand starts come about and he's not so wiry. But no, he's just a perfect little horse to anything. Anyone can jog him. Everywhere we've took him, Albie and James, they just can't believe how quiet he is. So also the fact that he's quite small probably helps as well. But no, nothing worries him at all. As a rule, the small ones are generally the cheekier ones, but they seem to get away with murder and all the rest, but he's got the right attitude for that. Dad, you said there before he's not big on the media, but must have been a great thrill. He must have been pretty pumped about it. Yeah, he was, and I think he enjoys seeing us get a bit of a thrill out of it as well. And Matthew obviously has done a good job training and driving him. Don't come along every day to get Horse of the Year, and we've had a pretty good run the last 2 or 3 years, but that one's escaped us, so no, it's good to put on board. Tight-knit family, which is always good. Eliza does a lot of the stuff for Tas Racing, a lot of the photos and things behind the scenes as well, and really good for you guys and for the harness racing community. Yeah, for sure. I think we're all involved some way or another. Obviously, Dad's retired now and does a fair bit with the horses, and both me and Matthew both have young families and work full-time jobs, so without Dad, we wouldn't be able to have the horses we have. And yeah, Eliza's she's probably taken a bit more of a back step with the horses lately, because between working for Tas Trotting Club and Tas Racing and doing the sensational job she's doing promoting the sport, which is essential, and I think we're very lucky that she's doing what she's doing. How many horses do you guys work? Anywhere between 4 to 6, so any more than that, especially in the longer days, is okay, but in the winter, probably don't want too much more of that. But yeah, normally 2 or 3 race horses. We had a couple of 2-year-olds trial Monday, and yeah, breaking the yearling in now, so that's enough to keep Dad and us busy. I know the 2-year-olds went all right. Dad, no good at poker, because he's changing 2 bridles. He's making them white. They trialled in the black bridles, but they're going to the white. Apparently, if they start showing something, they go into a white bridle. So that must be a good sign. A couple of babies maybe coming through. Yeah, they're probably way under experienced to what most other people have done. So they've only got chucked in the cart a couple of times when they got broke in and had 2 6-week preps. So they've come out and gone 2, 3 and 2, 4. So they've probably improved 5 seconds from last time we took them around before the trial. So as long as they keep improving, and yeah, we don't normally get them going this early. So both of them are natural paces and have the right temperament. So yeah, futures, hopefully, we think that there's a bit of potential in both of them. That's what you want. Recently at the sales, you managed to secure, you didn't purchase, N40 purchased the sale topping filly, the Down by the Seaside, out of Wicked Knights. Name just about escaped me. Bred by Brooke Hammond, closely related to We Will by Faith.
great, was probably, you know, one of the picks of the sales, I suppose, and, you know, record price here in Tassie, $70,000, which is enormous. So great little fillet. You've got her to break in one. How's she going?
Yeah, good. Brooke actually mentioned she hadn't done a whole lot with her because she was busy with work, but yeah, after she had a week of being mouthed, a week of long reining, and we actually put her in the cart for the first time today by herself. And it's like she'd done it before. Maybe she has, I don't know. But yeah, no, she turned perfect and trotted along herself. She's probably not the most natural pace we've ever had, but I don't see a whole lot of problem with that. But yeah, no, she's been breaking in well, and she's very sensible and willing, so that's all we can ask at this stage. And yeah, another couple more times in the cart and she can go out for a month, and yeah, we might do a bit more of her than what we normally do with others in the past, just to see if she'll go early. But yeah, no, it's exciting times, and yeah, got great support from Josh in regards to that.
Great for Tassie racing too, beautifully bred horse like that, and she's going to stay here to race.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, like I mentioned the other week, it's good that Brooke's gone and invested in other families on the mainland, and I don't think too many of the ones that sold at the sales would have lost, so, which we don't, you know, we can't have that happen anyway, because they've probably got weanlings next year and getting mares in foal again. So I think that there was enough buyers there, and hopefully that continues the way it was.
We want to keep growing it. You know, with what the guys are doing, Tas Racing getting these yearlings up and going. Tas Trotting Club getting these yearlings up and going and doing it the right way. I suppose they're going to cop the costs for the first couple of months, get through winter, and then start putting people involved in them, so that by the time the sales rocks around next year, they might be, you know, might have 3 or 4 more people involved in the game. That'd be nice. It'd be really nice if we could have 20 to 30 people, but you know, if we only aim at getting 1 or 2 more people involved in the industry next year, it's exciting.
Yeah, I think we had a lot more different buyers last year, and they probably haven't had the chance to get that reinvestment back yet. So, you know, they're probably the ones we're hoping that we'll reinvest again next year. It was probably mostly 2 or 3 guys buying this year, which they always buy. But yeah, getting those smaller guys in who probably don't have the time or a bit over breeding, they can get a yearling that's ready to go at a, you know, pretty sensible price. Yeah, it's probably the way to go, to be honest.
Exciting times. Congratulations, Mickey O. Is he going to step? Let's see. Let's. Nostradamus. He is a RODS. He's not an ODS, so he's going to be right outside the draw. You did say then that Stanza definitely his Achilles heel.
Yeah, he paces the way fine. He's just got this bad habit of just swaying away. He does it all the time, even just going across the road here. He won't blink at anything, but you'll see a sheep 400 metres away in a paddock and he'll shy at it. So the breed was a little bit like that. So yeah, there's no such thing as the perfect horse in every single way, and it probably has cost him a few more races. But, you know, he's definitely a chance if he goes away and gets the right run for sure.
He didn't have a lot of luck, especially in that last lap. These bugs are unbelievable. They just come in from nowhere. But he didn't have a lot of luck, especially that last 700 metres, if you like, getting interfered with. And do you take some light, you know, glean some, you know, positives out of seeing Magician, the job that he done? I mean, you were sort of side by side, going past the winner post with a lap to go. They finished side by side, albeit you guys did take a couple of the shortcuts. Flip side of that is, you know, you probably cost you 10, 15 metres when that scrimmage happened. That got both of you and held you up. So must give you a little bit of confidence to see how good he went.
Yeah, no, we still think, although he hasn't been winning, he's still been going super. Like 12 months ago, he was winning races and maybe going 59 middle trip. Now he's have to sit outside them and they're running 57. So he's only getting beat, you know, a neck or a nose like it was last week. So he's probably actually going better than he was last year. It's just the competition so much stronger. And yeah, the fact is that he still finished off last week after Matthew said he nearly went on his nose. Silly as it sounds, he probably helped him get through to the final, because otherwise Matthew would have ended up 5 or 6 wide and made no ground like Magnetic Terror and Magician did, but he ended up taking shortcuts, and you know, I think we beat Magician by 30 centimetres to get through to the final. So if he didn't stick his nose out, we probably weren't going to back up into the next heat into the final. But yeah, no, he's definitely still going well and feeling well. It's just, yeah, the competition stepped up, and not just when the mainlanders come over, but week to week down here, it's much stronger than it has been in the past, which can only be good for the industry.
Absolutely. It's exciting. Going to be an exciting race. Thanks, mate. Well done. Congratulations to Matty too, because he saved more than 30 centimetres. So you probably don't wrap him, but I will. I'll give him a wrap. But going from there, congratulations with Mickey O. Good luck on Saturday night. But thanks very much for joining me as well.
Thanks for coming down, Paul. I think the industry really appreciates, you know, the promotional works that either Tas Trotting Club or Tas Racing are trying to enforce. So it's good.
No, well done.